boy, now we got to talk about the disaster that is the Captain America 4 budget.
Shock. Reshoots cost money, right?
So 350 to 375 million dollars.
Is this coming from anyone other than a random Twitter account?
So
Is what I want to know.
I've seen it shared by a couple of, the people that are like insiders being like, it's true, the budget is high. But again, the original budget was reportedly 250 million before 3 sets of reshoots. So very, very likely this is all true. And remember, the first set of reshoots essentially reshot the entire film. They were there for 5 months. So
it's one of those where it's not really it's not really news.
Yeah,
it's like cool. Yeah, reshoots cost money. If they we know that the first lot were silly long, and then they did another semi-long load of reshoots. It's obviously all going to add up. The only thing here that I really want to know is how accurate is this number?
Yeah,
because I'm going to assume this account pulled it out of his ass.
I'm going to just assume straight up 350 is probably on the money, considering like the Marvels was up there.
Yeah, part of me wants to say it's going to be higher though.
Right? Dude,
if you've done reshoots that are essentially the length of a film shoot, obviously it's not going to cost exactly the same because you haven't got to rebuild a bunch of stuff.
Right.
It's surely it's got to be closer to 1 for 1 than that.
It's
maybe not a lot more, but
I will not be shocked if by March of next year, when the fiscal year ends and we get the Deadline Variety breakdowns, we learn that the budget for this and the marketing budget, which is going to be essentially double it, this thing is going to need easily like what, $800-900 million to break even.
Oh, at least, yeah, at least.
Bro.
There's no way it makes a profit. No.
They are insane.
This is why Feige's come back to Comic-Con, right? He's going to sit down there. He's going to roll out the scroll of what they've spent on, like the actual movie receipt and the invoices, right down the middle of Hall H.
Now, Iger, these are as good as money. They're IOUs.
Like, you see how long this receipt is? We need you to watch this movie. Please.
We put the Serpent Society in, then we removed them, then we added them in, but different. But then we might have also cut them to just be a quick sequence because we're doing something completely different to open up the film now.
If you want to see Anthony Mackie again, he needs to eat. We can't afford that right now.
You think Twisted Metal's going to keep him afloat? Come on, guys, see the film.
And poor man can't hold out for Secret Wars.
Yeah, it's just this film. I kind of understand why this film is having so much trouble, and they're like, let's not go through this with Blade, but also Blade is its own problem that we've covered and chronicled every week now for like a year straight. So
I can't wait to never see that movie.
The Blade video game is going to come out first. It's official.
It really is. Yeah,
it's going to be insane, but it's going to happen. I hate it. I hate it.
Part of me loves it, but I hate it at the same time.
So, man, if Captain America, let's say, legitimately, it's going to need 800 or 900 million to break even. They better hope that Red Hulk sells as much as Hulk fanboys claim Hulk sells.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
but the excuse is going to be they nerfed Red Hulk. I don't want pussy Red Hulk.
Yeah.
That's going to be the excuse.
He's a wuss now. No, he's not as powerful as he should. Yeah, it's going to be something. It's going to be something, and
there's always an excuse.
Always an excuse. It's going to happen. So, any closing thoughts on Captain America before we move on? Because what else is there?
Mackie is done dirty.
Yeah.
This movie proves that if you go woke, you go broke.
Oh, man.
They got the DEI Captain America. They spent so much money. They're broke. Marvel done for.
And there's going to be this angle on this that's like, I would watch this film. It was the Captain America I agree with, the one from the TV series, John Walker. It's like, of course you do.
You're gonna have that Grums guy being like, "Well, we misled. This is a Captain America movie, not a Sam Wilson movie."
I thought you were gonna go with Bucky Barnes.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think of that because who gives a fuck?
Yeah,
Because that's like without John, it's like Bucky deserves it. He should have been it. And I'm like, it's been like
Only
established that-
Americans would want a terrorist to be Captain America.
And it's like Bucky's like been established that he does not want to be Captain America.
Yeah.
So
Because despite being a terrorist, Bucky's smart.
We'll see. I suppose.